What's up? You're listening to the Chris Costanzo podcast. First up today, I want to get right into it. I need to help some people out here because I feel like there's some confused people on social media that are just. If I can help prevent you from making a further ass of yourself, then allow me to do that. But there's a picture going around on Facebook and on Twitter that that conservatives and Republicans are sharing about the election results in New York State, the state results, and it's a picture of a map of New York, a county map. So it's broken up into counties, 62 counties in New York, and they're colored red or blue based on how the counties voted, Republican or Democrat, and the map is almost all red. There's like 50 counties that voted, the majority Republican, and then there's 11 or 12 counties that are blue, and these conservative people are posting this, and they're literally, the post is basically summed up. All their posts are saying, like, can someone please explain how this election wasn't rigged and how we can have that many votes and not win like Cuomo can win, the Democratic candidate, how the Democrats can win and the Republicans can't win. Can somebody please explain how this is possible? This is sad. This is sad that democracy works this way when it's clear that we won. And I'm just like, you fucking dummies. How do you think an election works? Like, do you think like this? Your argument only makes sense if each county in New York State got an even number of votes. You dummy. It's by, like counties don't vote, and land can't vote. You're using a land map to explain population, and it doesn't fucking work that way, you idiot. All the 11 or 12 counties that are blue are where all the fucking people live. You stupid. It's fucking Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Albany, New York City, Long Island. Like, what the, like, there's more people living in one high-rise apartment building in New York City than there is in the entire 7 counties that make up the fucking Adirondack Mountains. And you're going to sit here and say, look at all the red, we should have won. That's not votes, you idiot. It doesn't show population. Oh my god. Why do you think you don't see the candidates making a huge campaign trail through the fucking Adirondack Mountains on horseback or something, trying to court the 12 votes that live there? Fucking just so stupid. And they all fall for it. You look at the comments on these things, and everyone's just like, yeah, bullshit, of course crooked Cuomo rigged the elections, blah, 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 blah. You fucking retard. There's like 1,000 people in one county, and there's fucking 23 million people in New York City. And you think that because there's one little dot of blue on New York City that it's less because your map you can't fucking read colors? I mean, what the fuck? It's just amazing how stupid people are. Just dummies. Can't believe the arguments they come up with to justify stuff. It's like crazy. Like, how about that fucking Jim Acosta, the CNN reporter, getting, what a fucking crock of shit that is. Like, there's no hope for this country after that. Like, fucking, they're saying he karate chopped a fucking intern and she grabbed him 3 times to rip the mic out of his hand. It's clear he didn't even fucking touch her, and they're just like crying, saying he assaulted her. It's like, what a bunch of crap. Like the White House is basically being like a football kicker in a football game. He gets brushed and he just falls down on the ground, grabbing his knee, crying, trying to draw a penalty. And that's what the fucking White House is doing. Fucking Republicans are such fucking babies. Just a bunch of babies. And they fucking make fun of liberals, saying, oh, we're the fucking safe rooms and fucking just little whiny babies always crying about stuff. Fuck you. Like, seriously. Fucking the one little brush of the arm and everyone's crying about how she was assaulted and we should have security against these dangerous liberal reporters. I'll tell you what he should have done, probably would have been better accepted, is if instead of brushing her arm, if he grabbed her by the pussy. Like, that, what a fucking hypocrite. He's gonna he's gonna yell at Jim Acosta and tell him that he's not welcome there. Anybody that lays a hand on a White House intern is like fucking grab him by the pussy. Like, fucking, It's so stupid. What a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Republicans are such fucking babies. Flip-flop one way or the other. Fucking all, and the sad part is that there's clear video showing this, and they're literally just hoping. What the White House does is just to their fucking Republican base is just to say that's not what happened here, and they're like, oh yeah, clearly, I'm just gonna believe that, and fucking assaulted. So fucking stupid. But anyway, that's enough of the politics here. Moving on. Getting sick of hearing myself talk about politics. Ugh. But yeah, so let's see. New season of Curse of Oak Island coming up. I'm actually kind of excited about that. I will admit that I like that show for some reason. You don't know what it is. The show on History Channel where they're searching for a rumored treasure in Oak Island. And the reason I say I'm surprised I like that show is because normally I hate shows that I know exactly how they're going to fucking end. And they never find anything. Of course they don't fucking find anything. If you ever found the biggest treasure in the world, we would know about it before they wouldn't just keep it a secret until the fucking History Channel released a new episode. You'd hear about it everywhere. All they ever find is fucking wood. Wood. Drill down 300 feet into the ground, they're fucking like, woohoo, we got more wood. Next season we'll find some more wood. Pretty soon we'll get some treasure. But until then, wood. And yeah, I hate shows like that, man. Like fucking, there's another Bigfoot show coming out. Like, tell me, how do they keep fucking making Bigfoot shows? Like, spoiler alert, they don't find them. And it's just, you got these fucking quote, air quotes, scientists that are Bigfoot experts, and these fucking idiots. Jesus, they're sitting there because there's a camera in front of their face, acting like they should be respected in the scientific world because they're a foremost authority on a fucking imaginary creature that does not exist. It's like trying to be mad that the scientific community is ridiculing you because you're the self-proclaimed authority on unicorns. Like, what the fuck? Like, they never find it. Like, there's never been any evidence ever of a Bigfoot. But these fucking people are just, I know it's real. How do you know it's real? Saw it one night driving down the road. There it was in the sign. Like, it's always the most non-credible fucking hillbilly you can ever fucking find. Same people that always get fucking kidnapped by aliens or see fucking ghosts. Ghost hunters. Same idea. Same show. Let me guess. You don't fucking find anything. They're always like walking through a house. Like, here's the thing. It's always like you got fucking $1 million worth of Discovery Channel camera crews following you around, but yet you always use your shitty fucking home video cameras to pick up the ghosts, and all we see is static, or it doesn't fucking work, or it's the one area where you never had a camera pointed that something happened. I love how dramatic they are. They're like walking down the hallway, and the guy in front of the camera just stops, and he's like, oh, did you feel that? And everyone's like, what? What did you feel? A little bit colder right here. When you walk, just walk right here, a little bit colder. Just by the window? No, it's just totally different. I got something in my little thermometer, my little fucking infrared fucking food thermometer that I use to detect cold spots. Dude, being a ghost must suck if all you can do is make a room turn a little cold. Like, where's the fun in that? Like, here's the thing. If there was fucking ghosts and they were able to haunt like crazy, like, every place would be fucking haunted. Like, that'd be, like, would you be bored out of your mind? That'd be fucking awesome. I would love to be a ghost. Fuck going to heaven. Just leave me here on Earth where I can just fuck with people. It'd be so much fun being a ghost. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't have really a whole lot to talk about today. Just kind of going off on some of these things that are happening while I enjoy a nice cold Sam Adams here. A few of them. That's my beer, Sam Adams. I love it. It's probably the only thing good about Boston. Home of the New England Patriots. Ugh. But I do love my Boston lager, Sam Adams. But speaking of like beer and stuff, like holy shit, like I live in the Finger Lakes area, and like a year ago there was fucking craft breweries fucking everywhere. And now there's just empty, closed down craft breweries everywhere. Like, it's so funny how many people jumped on that bandwagon. Like, you have people that have no idea how to make beer that just think that they're gonna, like, watch a YouTube video and start a brewery. And it's just like a fucking failed venture all over the place. You drive down the road here, and there's just breweries just fucking closed down everywhere. Craft breweries. Just because you make something yourself doesn't mean it's not going to taste like shit. And they all fucking... The problem is that everybody at the same time, all these craft breweries are popping up, which I think is a great idea, because if you have, like, you know, independently made stuff, like, you get more creativity, and it's fucking better beer, first of all. It's made out of hops and stuff for the most part, not like fucking rice, like Budweiser and shit like that. But the problem is that everybody fucking jumped on the fucking... At the same time everybody jumped on the craft beer fucking trend, everybody was fucking drinking IPAs, which are fucking just gross. Fucking IPAs. IPAs are like literally like a white guy's fucking pumpkin spice latte. It's fucking gross. And that's all they did was IPAs and shit. And all these places closed down. But it doesn't mean you know how to fucking make a... doesn't mean your beer's good just because you make it in your fucking basement. And then you start fucking selling it. But, yeah, I mean, some of these places are really good. Like, a few years ago, I went on a beer tour for my buddy Dave's birthday. That was fucking awesome. We went to some really cool breweries and stuff. Fucking dangerous part about that, though, is, man, when you go to one of those fucking things, you're sitting there like you're all pumped and it's your buddy's birthday and you're like, oh, I can't wait to fucking drink, blah, 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 and get fucking shit-faced and party, and then, like, you go to these places and they give you, like, these little glasses, and your first reaction's like, oh, what the fuck is this? It's like 2 gulps. Holy shit, though, man, you gotta fucking pace yourself with that stuff because, wow, they just keep coming. By, like, the third brewery we went to, I didn't even realize I was standing in line at, like, the sherry bar instead of, like, the beer. And I go up there, I get, like, this glass of sherry. I don't even know what the fuck's in it. I'm just like, oh, this might be a good beer, not even aware of where I am. And then I just pound, like, a fucking glass of sherry, and I'm just fucking drunk off my ass. I don't remember the last half of that day. Holy shit. Surprised I didn't throw up. Thank God for fucking camera phones, though, because you can just relive it the next day. I was going through the videos and pictures, and I'm like, okay, we met a whole bunch of fucking hot girls that I don't remember standing with for a picture. And there's a video of us starting a fight with some dude that I don't remember ever getting in a fight with. Fucking great times. But yeah, I'm officially calling the craft beer revolution fucking dead in the water. I think everybody that had a good product that actually stood the test is still in business, and all the other ones are just fucking closing down. Like, just because you start something yourself does not make it fucking good. And there's like a common misconception with that, is that if you do something yourself, it's got to be awesome. Like, half the fucking craft beers they make taste like complete asshole. If you've ever tried them, like, I don't know. I like what I like. Like, I have a couple of buddies who are like, every time they come over or I go over there, they're drinking a different beer. And they're just like, craft beer, you know, Wegmans, mix and match, and blah, blah, blah. Like, ugh, that's like a fucking, like, when I drink my beer, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to, like, take a gamble and sit there with a nice fucking 6-pack or a 12-pack of mixed beer and just go from enjoying it to hating it to enjoying it to maybe hating all of it. Ugh, I'll just drink what I want. Excuse me. There's that Sam Adams. But same thing with cigarettes, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to quit. I'm loosely trying to quit. I wish I quit, but I'm really not doing anything about it. It's funny because there's never been a time in America where there's been less smokers, and now you're becoming like the minority if you smoke, and people look at you all weird. Like, I went fucking golfing last year with some buddies for a work tournament, and like, one of the dudes I lit up a cigarette, and one of the guys actually looks at me, he's like, people still do that? I'm like, what? He's like, smoke cigarettes, people still do that? I thought that was like dead. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do, you know. It's not like I golf good, so whatever. It's not like golfing takes stamina anyway. Jesus Christ, we're in a golf cart drinking alcohol. You're criticizing me? You brought a box full of shots, a little fucking dollar of like the liquor store shooters, so we can get shit faced, and you're criticizing me for lighting a cigarette right now. Of course I'm lighting a cigarette. Fucking, I have to have a cigarette if I drink. It's like goes hand in hand. And that's probably the biggest thing keeping me from quitting smoking, is the fact that I like my Sam Adams. And then I have my Sam Adams, and I want a cigarette. And, yeah. It was actually golf that got me back into smoking. I had quit for like a year. I had got drunk golfing. And I was good not smoking, because I was still drinking there, but I hadn't smoked. And, one day we went golfing and fucking stopped at a gas station to get gas, and fucking my buddy comes back, who also quit smoking like 2 years before me, with a pack of cigarettes and throws it in my lap, and he's like, here you go, let's have one. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Because that sounds good. Neither of us have smoked in like over a year. And then we had some cigarettes while we golfed, and he's like, oh, you can keep the pack, I don't want them. And we went home, and I had this pack of cigarettes on me, which I just completely forgot about until the next time I drank. Then I busted it out, and next thing you know, the pack of cigarettes is gone in less than a day, and I'm going to buy another one. Fucking peer pressure, I blame on that one. I didn't want to start smoking, I just, the victim of circumstance. But I'm still wanting to quit smoking. I just, I feel like, yeah, I don't have a good excuse. I don't have a good excuse. The same excuse everybody else does, you know, it calms me down, whatever. I don't know. I just like wasting money on cigarettes. I don't, actually. I hate that I fucking smoke. But I've quit before. I'm going to quit again. Just that I've learned time to quit. I always feel like that this time of year for some reason. I always want to quit smoking this time of year because it's fucking cold outside and I don't want to stand outside and have a cigarette. But at the same time, the holidays is like the most fucking stressful time of year, especially at work and everything. So like I always try to quit now and I always fail. I should always try quitting smoking in the summer or in the spring. But then you start barbecuing and drinking beer, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to quit smoking today. I'm going to have a cigarette while I barbecue these hamburgers and drink this fucking cooler full of beer. So I'm just doomed to fail, or find an excuse to fail. But if you smoke, you should quit smoking. Yeah, it's not good for you. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? What the fuck? Something's got to kill you. It only takes years off the end of your life. The amount of times that you can walk. I mean, here's the thing, is every fucking healthy person always fucking dies really early. It's always the fucking people that are 102 years old. Like, what did you do? I had a glass of scotch every night and a cigar. I smoked fucking Lucky Strike cigarettes. Those people always live. So whatever. I mean, you can't take any of this shit with you. You're gonna die whenever you're gonna die. So fucking who cares? Like, I don't know. I almost feel like the rewards of being healthy and feeling good, but not having any fun on your strict diet and intake just doesn't sound worth it in the long run. You wake up one day when you're like 90 and you're like, I feel pretty good, but I'm still 90 and nobody wants to fuck me. And then you're looking back at all the times you could have had fun and went out and partied, but instead you didn't. Just made yourself some fucking couscous and ate a healthy meal at home with some avocado. Yeah, no thanks. I eat healthy in between my not being healthy, so I feel a little better. And I feel like that's like, I'm not overweight. I can still run for like a few feet before I get tired. I'll be good. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to the Chris Costanzo podcast. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.